is Irontrader, and this is midday trading. So I'm going to see what's going on here with natural gas and with crude, and then we're going to throw old Amazon in the mix. Now, Amazon had their earnings yesterday, and actually they're really good right across the board. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have natural gas, daily and your weekly chart. Now, let's just see what it did here from this morning. Well, really not a whole lot. Okay, so what we had on the low here so far was 1.913. So all we do is look to the left of the chart. What do we have? 1.916. And then your next level here is going to be 1.90. Okay, so there's going to be your support levels. But right now it's holding that nice upper tier. Again, if it's lost, then we want to look to the top of this candle. You're looking at 1.89. And then we'll look here, 1.85. Okay, that was that nice double top situation right there. And then we have 1.84, and which lines up very nice here with 1.84. Now, if this 8-day can keep moving on up, even if it comes down and holds it, that's still a very good bullish here where you could take a nice scalp for maybe to go higher. Okay, now again, if that 8-day is lost, then we come over here to your 21-day at 1.80, and then we have your 50-day here at 1.78. Those are your nice, good support levels. And then if that's all lost, we come right here to the gap fill, 1.67. Okay, but right now this is not looking really too bad if you can hold this key level. So let's just look to this one at that 1.90. So far we're holding it here very, very nicely. Okay, so again, upside, well, you want to look at today's high. You're looking at 1.97, and then we'll come right to the top of there at 2.0 flat, and then we have 2.05, and then we have your big retest up there at 2.09, which lines up very, very nice here with your 100 SMA and your 21 SMA here on your weekly chart. Now, this was a very, very good trade, and actually was a very easy trade. This was the contract roll, and once we had that green candle, you could stay long, but you wanted to dump it right into that 100-day because that all these key simple moving averages, your 8, your 21, your 50-day, your 100-day, and your 200-day are like brick walls the first time. They just don't want to get through. And I'll show you a perfect example right here, okay? Look at here, when it went up, it went right into it, pulled back. Right into it, pulled back. Right into it, pulled back. Until you can get above, then it can go ahead. But right now, just not going to work. So again, on the upside, you just watch that 2.0, that 2.05, and then we have that 2.09 level. That's what you're looking for on the upside. On the downside, just watch this key level here. This basically 1.90. As long as that can hold, you're good. If not, you're going down to 1.89. Your next support is 1.85. And then we have your 8 SMA at 1.84. Okay, so that's pretty much what we have. Now, on the weekly, as long as we can hold this 1.78, you're doing good. But now we got a little pinball action here between your 8 SMA here and your 21 SMA. So we got to see how this all going to shake out. Now, again, that can go sideways for quite a while. That doesn't really mean. So what you want to do is just trade the range. Okay, so you can go long, you can go short. Right now, it really is, natural gas really wasn't doing much there today. You had a high, let me see here, a high of 1.97 and a low of 1.91. So there isn't really a whole lot of range. So we got to see how it's all going to shake out. But remember, the EIA report will be out tomorrow at 10:30. We got to see how maybe that might be a market mover. Okay, let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour chart. Okay, here we have your hourly chart, but really you're holding this level here very, very nicely. Okay. See right there? That's holding it very, very nicely. This is what you want to look at, and there's that 1.909. Okay, so as long as we can hold that level here, you can trade in a nice range here from that level to your 2.09 level. Okay, so that's going to be very good. Now, once we start losing that, then you can slide all the way down here to this 1.84. You come all the way down to this gap fill here sitting at 1.62. But we don't worry about that. Right now, what we just want to do is trade this range until she's lost. If it's lost to the downside, well, then take a short ski down to the 200-day. You know what I'm saying? If it keeps on going, then we know where the targets are. The upside, what you want to do is we want to watch this key. Let me bigger up a little bit here. Okay, we want to watch that 8 SMA here. That's that 1.93, and then we want to watch that 1.94. Then we want to watch the top of this candle, very, very key. There's that 1.97, and then we have basically 2 flat going here on your 50-day. But you have a lot of resistance, the 8 to 21-day, to get to that 50-day. Now, downside, I say, just watch these key levels here. That 1.90, that's going to be very, very crucial on a closing basis. If that's lost, then you're going to fall all the way on down. Now, when we look at the 4-hour chart, pretty much the same thing here. But again, see how nice and clearly it's defined right there. There's your trading range right there. If it's lost, well, then we know where we can come all the way on down, okay? But again, you'll have support levels here. See that 1.85, 81s, 878. However, and then you have your big retest down here on your gap fill that 1.649. But as long as it can hold this area here, you can get yourself a trading range here to see if we can get maybe back right up to that 2.09 level. Okay, let's take a look here at crude oil. Okay, crude oil pretty much falling off the map here now. The EIA report came out there today, and I'll have all these numbers posted for you here at the end of video after pit close, but I'm just going to give you to them real quick here. Crude actually had a build of 7.26 million. That was not good, okay? Gasoline had a small build of 0.34 million. Distillate had a draw of 0.73 million. And then what we had is your, your production was the same at 13.1 million, but that was a huge build at 7.26 million. Now, I'm pointing out here, very, very key, is this right here, okay? See what we had last Friday? A topping tail went right into that 21-day. Now, right now, this is not what you call a buying opportunity unless we can start holding the support levels, okay? But what you have is a series of lower highs and lower lows. That's never good because you have to wait until you see where you have a bottom. Now, we had yesterday, you blew through that 50-day and then we closed below it, but you had a nice double bottom situation going there today. Today, so far, you could not rally up, and now look at here. You blew past this 80.09, that 200-day, and now we're headed right there, like I've been posting. If it loses that 200-day, the next level is going to be that 78.87. And where are we sitting at? You're sitting at 79.28, okay? So you're sitting about right there. Again, if that is lost, then we'll come right to this 21 SMA, 78.04, and then we have 77.80, which is your 100 SMA here. So now we have this big-ass red candle. We got to see where it closed. Just because you have the candle here doesn't mean it can't close back up, above that 200-day again, but we got to see. But this is something that when you have this waterfall like this, you scalp this, okay? You don't. Now, I am actually short because of that topping tail, okay? That was the key right there. And then when you start putting these series of lower lows and lower highs, that's never good, okay? That's not going to be reversed. So what we're looking for now is a reversal candle, okay? So I'll show you right here is what you're looking for, okay? So just like we had here, you had the big red candle, okay? Lower high and lower low all the way down until we got this candle right here. See this? This is a reversal candle, okay? So what it is, it comes all the way down and it fakes all the longs, the shorts in there say, hey, okay, this is going to go all the way down to here, and then it reverses, okay? So a lot of times you can call that a bottoming candle, a doji, a red dog, where it reverses and then it closes up. It closes up, and that's where you can get your rally. But right now, when you have these series of lower low and lower highs, basically what you want to do is stay short, and then you can also scalp long, daily on the chart. But right now, doesn't seem like there's any bottom situation going on here. We got to see if it can hold this key 50 SMA, and that's 78.86. Very, very crucial. If not, we come right there to your 21-day, 78.09, and then you have 77.80. That is going to be your 100 SMA here. So we got to see how this is all shaken out. Now, RSI, boom, right in the toilet here. Look at this. MACD, you're green below the red. It tried to curl up here on this situation here, but once you ran into that 21-day, brick wall time, came all the way down. And look at here. You have momentum, but momentum is to the downside, okay? When the green is above the red, then that's momentum here to the upside. So now you just have to wait for this, for crude oil to find a bottom, just like we found a top. See, when we broke this key level right here at 83.12, we went all the way up here to 83.21. Then we just started rising. So you didn't know where it was going to stop until you got that topping tail, okay? That tells you right there, okay, that's where crude's going to stop. Now here with this thing, we don't know where this is going to stop. So that's what we have to watch. Is it going to close back above this 200 SMA? Is it going to, hold this 50-day going to hold? Or is it going to go all the way down to your 21-day? Or even down to the 100-day? We don't know that yet. So you want to stay short any kind of long, you scalp long until you get a candle like this, which is that reversal candle where it says, okay, I'm going to go all the way down here, and then you trap all them shorts, and then she rides right back on up here. But see, this told you right there, that red candle, that was the top for now, okay? That was ending. Now we don't have that clear signal exactly where she's going to be going here. So got to be patient with this. Very, very patient here, okay? Because there's going to be a nice, good buying opportunity but wait, let the charts tell you when. Okay, let's take a look here at Amazon. Okay, here we have Amazon. Now, they had really good numbers right across the board when you looked at it. But, the whole market, the Dow's up there today, but it looks like the NASDAQ wants to sell now. But even though Amazon is up a little bit here, it's up about 282. But again, you went right into the resistance area. So let me just bigger up a little bit here. Okay, this is what you got on Amazon here. Okay, so again, let's just look at the downside here first. Okay, so what you want to watch here, you're sitting at Amazon is sitting at 177.80 right there. Okay, so it's got to hold right there, 177.55. That's what you're looking for. Okay, now again, if that's lost, then we'll look right to the bottom of this candle. This is 174.80. Okay, and then what do we have at the top of here? Okay, 173.92. So you have this gap, and we have a fill. Okay, so always watch it. Now, however, so far it's holding that key 8 simple moving average. That's very, very good. So as long as it can hold that, you're still in good shape. But if not, you're going to come and retest this bottom here, that 174.80. There's your gap. Look to the top of that candle, 173.92, and then you could come all the way down here and retest all the way here, okay, at 167.59. Now, there is support right here at this 21-day at 169.08, okay, but then next will be that 100 SMA 67, and then we have the 166.32, which is the retest of that candle right there. Now, when we look at the RSI, it looks like it wants to move on up here. There's really no divergence, but your momentum on your MACD is actually to the downside. So let's look at the upside. Okay, say it does hold that 8 SMA. Well, then what we're looking for is 178.32. That is your 50 SMA. And then right above that, we're looking at 181.03. That is your 21 SMA. Now, again, if you can get above that, then we'll look at today's high. You got 182.23. We look at the previous day's high at 182.99, and then we'll come right up here to 183.50. Okay, and then we can just rock it all the way up here until you get to your 189. But realistically, what you really want to watch here is this key 8 simple moving average sitting at 177.50. If that's lost, then you're going to go to the bottom of that candle, then possible gap fill, and then possible retest all the way down. Upside, you want to watch that 50 SMA here, very, very key. And then we want to watch that 21-day at 181.02. If you can get above that, then we can just notch it all the way up here until we get a retest of there. So actually, this is a good trading stock here right now. So we got to see. So we got very, very easy trade. You lose that, you go there, you go there, you go there. If you gain it, then what we do, you hold it. When we go there, then we go to your 21-day. Then we can just follow the candles right on up. Okay, that's what I got for you. A little natty gas, a little crude, and a little Amazon. Now, I'll be back here after the pit close, probably later today. And we're going to review crude oil and natural gas in depth. Now, remember, just let the trade come to you. Right now, there's nothing. Okay, and there's really nothing happening. You're just basically on the short side on on both of those. Okay, but the key here today is going to be that Fed meeting. Be very, very sharp. Listen to what the Fed has to say at 2 o'clock. And then at 2:30, he'll have all his big speech going on there. That is going to be key for the market. Okay, thanks for watching.